Hey YouTube, Planet Aquarium MN, bringing you a quick video update today. It's been a while since I've made a video or been active on YouTube or Instagram, been over a month. Just haven't had a lot of time. Personal life and work have kept me extremely busy. It's summer here in Minnesota, as it is everywhere in North America, but summertime in Minnesota is a very short season. I like to take advantage of it. Been doing some landscaping in my yard, put a deck on the house, and just been very busy outside when I get an opportunity. What you're looking at is the 75-gallon minus a hardscape. This tank had got completely overrun. I couldn't see the back from the front, couldn't see side to side. There was no room for the fish to swim. I had plants growing out of the top. I hadn't trimmed this thing in a month. Finally did that this past weekend. I kept a few trimmings of each type of plant that I had in there. Ended up throwing away 3 5-gallon pails full of trimmings. Most of it was Pogostemon erectus and Hygrophila polysperma. I threw away a bunch of repens, Rotala, threw away a bunch of Blixa. And I just, like I said, I kept trimmings of each type that I had in there. Not sure what I'm going to do for a hardscape and how I'm going to rescape this tank. So I just flattened out the substrate, planted the trims in there so I could keep them going. Open it up, and you know, we'll see what I come up with. But I just wasn't happy with the scape that I had using that dragon stone, that black lava rock. I'm not sure if I'm going to work that back into a new scape, or if maybe I'm going to go back to driftwood. I just don't know. What I do know is I don't have a lot of time for the tanks right now. So the tank will probably sit like this for a few weeks, and that's fine. I'm trying to restart some repens, get some Blixa rooted in nice, some Reinecke mini. I'm trying to start a few little trims of that back, and we'll see what we come up with. I'm in no rush, I'm in no hurry, and I'm kind of waiting for some inspiration. So not sure, like I said, if I'm going to work that Dragonstone back in or what I'm going to do. But I do have, you know, quite a few more trims of repens up here. I probably have 3 or 4 dozen. They're scattered, you know, there's some caught up in the plants back there, back here, there's some back there. On the intake tubes back there, I probably have 3 or 4 dozen additional trims of repens in addition to this here. Probably threw out maybe 300 tips of repens. Got a little bit of Ranunculus inundata still up in here. There's a big ball of Ranunculus. Love that plant. Like I said, I'm just trying to come up with an idea, with some inspiration. Not sure if I'm going to use the lava rock or go back to driftwood. We'll see. If you have any ideas, let me know. You know, I do want to keep it simple and minimize the maintenance. Again, the only plant that I know that I'm going to work into the future scape for sure is going to be repens and probably Blixa. Everything else could stay, everything else could go. Just don't know. But that's the 75, and like I said, it's simple right now, but I just don't have time to come up with a new scape. Plus, I've got no inspiration or ideas for a new scape. So just all I know is I want something different than what I had, and something that I have not yet done. So anyways, I'm open to ideas. If you have any, post them down below. Give me your thoughts. If you have any inspiration or any tanks in specifically that you think I should check out, let me know. We'll go from there. The 120 discus tank is doing great. You know, had a few setbacks here and there with a couple of the fish, but everybody right now is healthy, doing great, growing well. You know, the Amazon swords are doing great. Filter system is still working as it was intended. One change that I made down here, I took out most of the Hygrophila polysperma that I had in here. This was just a big mound of Hygrophila. And I went with some of these floaters, these dwarf water lettuce. Started out with, you know, 7 of these things. And as you can see, I've now moved some of these floaters from my refugium portion into my final return chamber. And I've got hundreds and hundreds of those dwarf water lettuce in there. I just found that they were cleaner in my refugium versus the Hygrophila, because the Hygrophila, you know, they would drop leaves and create a little bit of mess in the tank. but these floaters work really well, and they love to suck up the nitrates. So, but I believe I've got, what, 8 or 9 discus in here right now. Back here in the storage room, I got a couple of my discus. My blushing red is back here. That's a female, and my, can't really see him, he's over here. My checkerboard turquoise, and he's a male. And those two had paired off. I put them in here because they were spawning in the 120. They've had 2 or 3 spawns in here, and I'm about ready to move them back in the 120 because he just has a thing for eating the eggs. They don't make it overnight, and I thought maybe after a couple spawns he would mellow out and allow, you know, the eggs to you know, mature and turn into wigglers, but no successful spawns from them, so I'll probably move them back in the 120 pretty soon, maybe throw another pair in here, or maybe not. Maybe I'll just let it go empty. I don't know. The 55 shrimp tank, it's pretty empty right now. I'm probably down to, I'm going to guess, a couple, maybe 3 dozen, 4 dozen cherries. There's one right there. Got maybe a dozen of the crystal reds in here. I just, like I said, I just haven't had a lot of time, and shrimp, you know, you neglect them a little bit, and you know, they take a hit. So the plants are doing really good. You know, the Taiwan moss is growing back quite a bit. I got a big mess of it on that manzanita branch, but a lot of baby crystal, or a lot of baby cherry reds in here, or red cherries, but don't have a lot of big adults in here anymore. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this tank up and you know, try to repopulate my colony with you know, 50 to 100 red cherries, or if I'm going to tear this tank down. I just don't know. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. But you know, they're doing their thing. Got one sick fish over here in the 37-gallon hospital tank. My red eagle from Kenny's Discus. Just has never been a real strong fish since I've got it. I don't know if it came in with something. I don't know if it picked something up in my tanks. This thing has been in and out of the hospital tank several times, and for no apparent reason. It'll be doing great, eating like a pig, and the next day it's sitting in the corner breathing heavy and white stringy poop. I just don't get it. So I thought I'd give it one last Metro treatment. Daily water changes, Metro. I'll follow it up with a Prazapro treatment, and you know, just let it do its thing. But it hasn't eaten any food in about a month. Lost quite a bit of weight. I don't know, it was a gorgeous fish, but you know, it happens. So anyways, that's it from here. I appreciate everybody watching my videos. Sorry if I've not gotten back to questions. I know I've had a lot of people make comments on my videos. Oh, it looks like I lost a piece of Blix that just popped up. But like I said, I haven't had a lot of time on YouTube. I'll try to be a little more active here and answer some questions and comments that people have left me. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Look for some new exciting things coming up this fall and this winter. And like I said, if anybody has any inspiration for this tank, any ideas on what you think I should do, let me know. And that's it from here. So hope everyone has a great 4th of July holiday. Be safe, have fun. And like always, we'll catch you guys later.